So if you thought the Hollywood strike would keep her down, oh no. You thought too soon. Rachel Zegler is back, baby. She's back. And it's unfortunate that, well, at least for me, that she's not going to be able to do interviews for the upcoming Hunger Games movie, because that, I'm sure, would have been gold. Every time she gives an interview, just like this time, something comes out of it that's worth talking about, because she just can't help herself. She is now the victim, by the way, setting herself up to be the victim. It's not her, okay? She's just outspoken. It's all of you. It's all of you that have the problem. You're the problem, not her. I wish she could do interviews for that Hunger Games movie. That movie's going to fail, by the way. Embarrassing opening weekend for that movie. That will be the third or fourth box office failure for her. And then, of course, Snow White coming up. That will, of course, be a flop. Just a string of movies that just don't do well with her, huh? That's funny. And it's, you know what's really funny? You have all these movies that don't do well. People naturally just get turned off to her comments, but the media will turn on you. Well, you're the problem. It's the thousands of people that are raising their eyebrows every time she talks. They're the problem, not her. Could never be her. The thing she says. No. It's you. So she won some kind of award from The Wrap. She made a list, the 2023 Latino Power List. I don't know why she would be on it. She hasn't done anything. Every movie she's been in has flopped. So why is she on a power list? It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. If you want to put like an Antonio Banderas on that list, oh yeah, I don't really like the guy, but Pedro Pascal, if you wanted to put him on the list, right? I mean, let's be honest, he had a massive hit this year with The Last of Us. A big hit. He was also in The Mandalorian as voice. He had his helmet off like one episode. The rest, it was a guy in a suit. But nonetheless, his name's on the show. You put someone like him on this list, I totally get it. The guy's getting hit shows. He's doing well. He's in movies. He should be on that list. Latino Power List. Antonio Banderas. Well, he hasn't really done anything, but Pedro Pascal. I just like Antonio Banderas. He does good movies, and he doesn't say stupid shit. Pedro Pascal definitely belongs on the list, but Rachel Zegler, why? What has she done this year other than make stupid comments about the old Snow White movie and look dumb during interviews where she's like, I deserve to be paid for every minute that movie streams. Like, what has she done outside of that? So I don't really understand why she's on a power list, but whatever. She, of course, gave them a quote. We're going to go through it. Disney's live-action Snow White film star Rachel Zegler has recently spoken out on some of the backlash she has received for her outspokenness. And that's in quotes, because that's the word she uses. Throughout her Hollywood career. And it hasn't even been a long Hollywood career, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Really kicked off with that West Side Story remake, where she told everybody to just learn Spanish. I think that was her that said that, right? Yeah, you're the problem, because you live in an English-speaking country. It's predominantly English, but you are the problem. In a quote she provided, The Wrap, for her feature in its 2023 Latino Power List, the actress of Colombian and Polish descent acknowledged backlash she has gotten for her outspokenness. The statement follows months of backlash the actress received for her comments on how outdated the original animated Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was. Not apologizing for courting any controversy, Zegler's statement indicated that she believes the pushback and criticism she has received are what comes with her being fearless and loud. I didn't know fearless and loud meant dumb. To earn her place in Hollywood. Yeah, she has to be fearless and loud to earn her place in Hollywood. An obnoxious ass is what she needs to be. Not a star of massive box office hits. No, she's just going to be an obnoxious ass instead of making hit movies. That's how I'll make my way into Hollywood. Not by actually being successful on the metric of box office. No. I'm just going to annoy the shit out of everybody and then call them racist, sexist when they don't like it. She began by telling the outlet it's an honor to be recognized in a way that both celebrates our heritage and lifts up the contributions we all make to this industry where it can be particularly hard for us to be seen and heard in a meaningful way. What contributions do you make to the industry other than bringing negative attention to other Hollywood actors? What contributions have you made other than box office flop after flop after flop after flop? You haven't made any meaningful contributions at all. None. Everything you've been in is flopped. And that Paddington 3 movie outright fired you without saying it. They moved on. Even though they had other Hollywood actors on there. Like, there was other people, from what I understand. Okay. So I would say take this with a grain of salt, but I'm pretty sure it's true. There are other people on Paddington 3 that are also affected by the strike, but they're somehow still involved with that movie. She's not. So, just saying. The Rap's blurb on the Latina actress mentioned she has her upcoming role in Snow White, and it's drawn a fair share of controversy, though it added to see a new generation of young girls see a Latina actress in the role will be revolutionary. I don't think any of them want to see that anyway. Not a big fan of pandering usually, the Hispanic community, but Zegler commented on being the role model in the face of the heat she has taken, stating to young Latino performers coming up in the industry, I would tell them to know their worth and to make sure they're loud about having seats at the table they deserve to be at. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't do it like her. Do not make this woman your role model. You'll be one of the most hated people in Hollywood. In fact, I would say do the opposite of everything she does publicly. I have learned the hard way that we have to be fearless and loud in order to be heard, and to prepare for the backlash that occasionally comes with that outspokenness, she added. Maybe don't trash a beloved property that you're going to star in. I mean, that might be a good idea. I don't know what that has to do with being fearless and loud. Maybe young and dumb. A rep for Zegler told Fox News that the actress' statement represented her thoughts on the industry in general, adding that Snow White was not mentioned in her quotes. Well, she might not have said it, but people know that she was talking about that situation. Come on. That's where most of the controversy has been coming from with her lately. Anyway, if the strike is going to be lifted, I hope it's in time for the red carpet for that Hunger Games movie so we can hear what she has to say on that, because that is going to be beautiful. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.